Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is day 4. I'm kind of losing track of the days because I'm not posting vlogs on the same day itself, and I'm posting the next day because it's just not getting possible to edit them nicely and I don't want to do a bad job. So yeah, today is a Sunday, a pretty chill day. It's raining outside. I was supposed to go out, but I didn't. I had to buy shoes. Mom also had to buy shoes, and I also had to meet a friend of mine, but something came up, so I couldn't do all of that. But that's okay, I'll do it some other day. I spent the morning making some matcha, and I put a picture here. I could not take a video because I forgot. It was so yummy. And right now I'm just doing some of my work. I'm doing some research and trying to learn how to edit using different softwares and what kind of elements that I can bring into my videos to just make them look more professional, I guess, and just more cinematic. And there are a lot of times where I have a certain vision in my head, but due to the software that I use currently, which is InShot, and just my knowledge and skills about editing aren't the best, I'm not really able to present it visually the way I want to. So I want to learn more ways, more softwares. So I'm watching a bunch of YouTube videos for that. I also want to make an expense sheet to manage my salary and expenses and all that stuff. Just basic adulting things, I guess. I'm not very good at it right now. My brother is going back. He was here for summer break, but he's going back to his college now. I also have to eat my lunch. It's 5:40 and I still haven't eaten my lunch, but that's because I ate my breakfast late. It's a Sunday. I woke up late. I wake up late every day, but well, I also sleep late. I also really want to watch a movie. It's been a really long time since I've watched some nice old movie. I want to get into films and filmmaking and visual storytelling and all that. And I don't know how yet. I don't know when yet. Till then, I want to watch a lot of films which I haven't. For that, I decided to kind of watch one film a week at least, if not daily. And I did start by watching like Oscar nominated films or the films that have won Oscars, and I did start watching like a bunch of them. Like I started with Pulp Fiction and Tarantino films and stuff like that. Wait, my screen is flickering. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I want to watch a film also. I'll probably pick one. Also, now that I'm talking about this, I'm kind of also reminded of the part of my brain that is undergoing this paradox of all the things that I want to do in life, all the things I want to learn, know, be skilled with and everything. So I've learned German in school, okay, and I kind of want to build on that and be able to learn at least that much where I can hold conversations. I can read German, I can write German, but in terms of like fluency and all that, I'm not so good. I've crossed like I think the Fitz Y, which is like A2 level or something, and that also long ago. So I would like to kind of complete it till I think C3 या ऐसे कुछ होता है, till there, which is like the final grade where you can fluently speak, read, write, all of that. And then because I listen to a lot of music which has heavy usage of like Hindi and Urdu, I started teaching myself how to write Urdu as well. I also wanted to do that with Hindi. Like I know how to write Hindi because that is my mother tongue. But because the last time I properly read and wrote Hindi was in school, so I wanted to do these things with Hindi and Urdu both, where I read some stories or just books or like the lyrics of the songs that I listen to, like Coke Studio songs and all of that, and a lot of ghazals that I listen to, so things like that. But luckily, the place where I work at, the NGO that I work at, there's a setup of doing Hindi readings, because in the social sector you have to converse in Hindi at times, and there are certain terminologies which are very less accessible because they're only in English. The Hindi readings over there have really helped fulfill my purpose of improving and just being up to speed with speaking this language and being able to understand it and everything properly. So that is great. I think the universe works in your favor when you really want something. So that is me taken care of. As far as German is concerned, I referred to my old notes and some online worksheets, and this stupid app that I downloaded called Duolingo. It does not work. Absolutely does not work. I'm gonna uninstall it, and I've figured out some other alternatives for the same, which I will try out. But when it comes to Urdu, I started it, but then so I got this book by Rekhta. Okay, I have been to like 2-3 Jashn Rekhtas and everything, and it's basically like a festival that celebrates the Urdu language and everything, and it talks about how Hindi and Urdu came from like Hindustani and everything. So languages just fascinate me so much, any language, and I just really want to know like all the languages that I possibly can. I really want to be that person in the room who's like, you know, if there's like different ethnicities sitting in one room, then I can just talk to all of them in their language. That would be so cool. That is a superpower I want to have. And you can probably see how passionately I'm talking about it, because I'm so passionate about learning it and being that person. Oh my god. Yes, okay, so basically what I was trying to get at is that I have a lot of hobbies, a lot of interests, a lot of things that I want to learn, and I'm just constantly in a paradox of how do I go about all of them. And I know I need to take it slow, I need to take it one by one, because I will not be able to learn all of it in one go. In any case, I will probably make another YouTube video about it. After this whole 30 days ka vlogs end, I will do that. That would be very cool. If nothing, it will at least help me get everything in perspective in front of myself. So yeah, rant over. Thank you for listening if you did. That is Zara. I have known her since she was a puppy, and now she's almost 12 to 13 years old, I think. She's pretty old and she's become weak also. But look at her, she's so pretty. Hello. चलो आ जाओ. Come.